Hello everybody, it's been a while. These videos don't come easily to me. So today's topic that I wanted to discuss is about open tournaments and the problems strong players usually face at them. Uh, I can personally correlate to the problems I will be explaining right now, and the recently finished Isle of Man Open tournament provides an excellent possibility to see these problems happening to an elite player like Vladimir Kramnik. So let's start. You can see the photo, and you see Kramnik playing James Sturgeon of the US, a grandmaster, but rated almost 400 rating points less than him, which in my case, for example, would be me playing somebody rated around 2000. So what happens at open tournaments? Well, you usually hope to win these games easily and without much hassle. And to tell you the truth, this used to be like that. In the past, you go to an open tournament, you don't think about the first 2 or 3 rounds, you expect to win quickly. But nowadays things have changed. Yes, databases, engines, coaching, videos, everything. There is so much material available on the internet that players just need to have the will to study, and they will improve. So nowadays there are no easy points at open tournaments, and this makes it really tough. Why? Well, because it's a lose-lose situation for the favorites. You want to get it out of the system, you want to win quickly, but you won't, because the other player, for him, it's a win-win situation. Yes, he's playing a strong player, he motivates himself, perhaps a once-in-a-lifetime situation in the case of James Sturgeon, playing Vladimir Kramnik. And sometimes they can play the game of their lives. And what happens to the favorite? Well, just take a look at Kramnik's expression in this photo. That look in his eyes. Yeah, the guy doesn't want to be there. He's asking himself, what am I doing here? Why am I wasting time playing people like low rated and instead of playing with the elite where I belong, where I deserve to be? What am I doing here? Yeah, he wants to win, obviously, but he wants to do it quickly and probably not exerting any effort. But that's not going to happen, because the player on the other side, he may be weaker, but in that particular game he may give it his best and prove a very difficult opponent, which is, as we all know by now, what happened. Kramnik played well, yes, he got a great position, and then he miscalculated and lost. So it's not such a surprise anymore that a player loses to somebody rated 400 elo points lower than himself. So this is a very difficult problem nowadays at opens, and that's why the elite does not like playing in opens. Okay, I'm sure Kramnik will think twice before the next time he plays in an open tournament. And what happened actually next was that he was paired against another player rated 400 rating points below him, more or less. And what I was surprised in that game was Kramnik's opening choice. Now, when was it? 2 years ago, during the European Club Cup in Skopje in 2015, I had the honor, you can say, to interview Kramnik. Unfortunately, this interview never saw the light of day because I'm afraid I have to admit that I was lazy to transcribe it. One of the many questions I asked Kramnik was why he didn't play sharper stuff against weaker opposition like the Sicilian. We all remember how great Sicilian player he was. And he told me that it just didn't, it wasn't worth the effort. to prepare a Sicilian for one or maximum 2 games a year that he's going to play against these lower rated opponents. And of course we all know how infinitely confident Kramnik is, and he just said that okay, even in his equalizing lines he's confident to beat these players. Well, not quite. So let me show you another photo now, which is the photo of the next game he played, and it's this photo. So you can see Kramnik playing the notorious Lawrence Trent. So Kramnik played his usual e5, yeah. Lawrence Trent played one of the many drawing lines available to white, and we know the result. He managed to draw. So speaking about the opening, probably okay, much to my delight though, probably Kramnik understood that okay, perhaps he should change, and then in the next round, when facing Grandmaster Harika of India, he played nothing else but the Benko Gambit. Now, speaking of Kramnik's Queen's Gambit and solidity, yeah, he issued the Benko Gambit and won a pretty good game. So perhaps he well, I'm sure he did not remember that interview, but at least he did change to something sharper when playing for a win with black against weaker opponents. There is one more thing I wanted to discuss about this photo. Look at Trent's expression. How does that look to you? Does it look like a player confident that he's going to win and that he's putting pressure on your opponent, on his opponent? Yes, he's going forward, yeah, very confident, very assured of his powers, etc. Well, of course not. Of course not. Trent is scared shitless. He's so scared that he's going to lose this game, and he's of course playing for a draw. Now, why am I pointing this out? Yeah, just to troll a bit my friend Lawrence, yeah, because he's after the game bravado of playing for a win, wanting to beat Kramnik because Kramnik had 0 out of 2 with black in that tournament. This was very laughable, okay? You gotta give it to him, he has a great sense of humor, Lawrence. But anyway, all credit to him. He played Kramnik, he drew, excellent result. Yes, even though playing like a chicken and playing for a draw, but nevertheless it's the result that counts. Yeah. So these are the issues I wanted to touch upon in this video. Yeah, the problems with open tournaments. Open tournaments are no longer the same, folks. Even if you're lower rated, you can get your chance. You can get your game of a lifetime and make life difficult for the favorite you're facing. And for the favorites, well, we suffer what to do. It's not so easy anymore. No easy points in chess anymore. That's the evolution chess has undergone in the last more than 10 years. Yeah. Okay, this is it for now, folks. Have a good time, and till the next time. Cheers.